Hey gang, James Sinclair here on the YouTube channel designed to help grow your business. Shall I do that again? Oh. Hey gang, James here on the YouTube channel designed to grow your business. That's why we exist. And this is big news, gang, because the UK is officially about to go into recession, days away, like we didn't know. And I wanted to give this little video, put this video dedicated to exactly what I'm going to do in this recession, which is definitely going to be the biggest recession of my lifetime. But I think there's a lot of things to be excited about this. Let me tell you for why. More millionaires and more billionaires are made in economic downturns than any other time, and I think the opportunities are going to be huge. So I want to give you my 5 top tips for what I'm doing, so in turn you can do them to grow your business. Well, look, whiteboard number 1 is prepared and ready to go. We will buy well-known companies that have lost the EEE. I talk about this a lot on the YouTube channel, people that have lost the energy, enthusiasm and effort to grow their business and take their business to the next level. Right now, today and tomorrow and Wednesday, in fact, I'm going to see 3 companies that we're potentially going to buy. These are well-known companies that I like to call, ladies and gents, the sleeping giant company. You just know that it has bags of potential. You just know that it could go to the next level if you put tons of energy, effort and enthusiasm. It's not always money. It just needs that entrepreneurial DNA flushing through that company as much as possible. And I think about the story of Marsh Farm. When we took on Marsh Farm on our site in Partyman World Lakeside, we put these on in economic downturns. Then we put on our knowledge, our systems, our processes, and took the business to the next level. And that's why great companies that have systems and processes can usually rinse and repeat them. But here's the top piece of advice. I want to buy companies that fold into our existing empire. So there's 5 E's. Businesses that have lost their energy, enthusiasm and effort that fold into your existing empire. For us, it's always got to be a brand that families love. Can I fold in this business? Can our existing database, can our existing management team, can our existing brand help these companies that we want to acquire go to the next level, because we've already got so much of this good stuff around us. So that's really where I'm going with this. I'm looking for companies that are good, that are well known. I'm not buying some terrible thing. It's going to have something about it, some energy about it, but just not enough. It's going to have some customers, but not enough. Maybe it's a brand that's nostalgic, but that's just not had any decent marketing for the last 30 years. Here's one of the things that I always look for is 3 generational businesses. See, family generational businesses usually only make it past 3 generations. First generation builds it, second generation improves it, and third generation sadly loses it. And if you look at the cycle of a family business, that first generation is usually driven by a very entrepreneurial force, an entrepreneurial DNA, whether it be dad or mum. Second generation, their kids take it over and they're loyal to their parents. Their parents have coached them, they improve the business, usually all the debt's paid off so they can take it to the next level. Then the third generation don't want to run the thing. They think, no, I don't want to run a business, it's too bloody hard. I want to go and work in London and have some weekends off and some holidays and not have the pressure of a business. Or they just haven't got that entrepreneurial DNA and they lose the 3 E's, the energy, enthusiasm and effort. So I'm looking for those types of companies that have been around a long time, everyone knows it, whether they're localized brands. There's loads of localized brands all around the country. It doesn't have to be national brands, but just where everyone locally knows it. Maybe like the local garden centre that everyone knows, they know it's there, but it just needs some love back. And that's what I plan to do with all of our businesses. Rinse and repeat the processes. Next thing, I'm going to double down on marketing. We're doing more marketing than we've ever done before. More Facebook Lives, more Instagram Lives, more books, more pay-per-click advertising. Google and Facebook marketing is less now than it was last year because less people are marketing. We've gone in magazines and we've got an amazing deal on having a year's contract in a magazine because less people are marketing. So I'm doing more customer acquisition than ever before, and I shall continue to do that. Next thing, we're looking to employ more people. We're expanding our team. We're looking to employ more great people. There's going to be great people on the market right now. Usually I always say, I'll be honest, if people have been made redundant, I'm always a bit skeptical. Why have you been made redundant? Maybe you're not, maybe you're not as good as you could be, and your company have seen that they could let you go because you're not a revenue generator. But right now in this economic downturn, I do believe there's good people on the market because loads of businesses have just gone and they just cannot get back to where they was before. So I'm looking for those great people that are now on the marketplace, because I think if you employ great people, you've got a chance of bringing in more time into the business and taking the business to the next level. Where we can, we're also putting our prices up in our business. Shock horror, ladies and gents. Yes, in an economic downturn, we're not not going to be discounting our prices and doing what everyone else is doing and trying to bloody grab turnover for the sake of grabbing turnover. We actually want to be an experienced business where we can put our prices up to drive margin forward so that we can give our customers those metaphorical customer cuddles, like Apple do customer cuddles, like Disney do customer cuddles. If you want to know more about how you can give your customers customer cuddles by driving an experienced business, get this book here. It's The Experienced Business. You can get it on my website for free. Just go to jamessinclair.net and we'll post it. You just have to pay the post and packaging, but we'll send it out. So yeah, we're going to put our prices up. We're not going to be doing any stupid discounting. You know, the X's are still going to be there, and we want to drive loyalty. We don't want customers that just buy from us for price only. As soon as you just sell stuff for a price only basis without no real pricing architecture plan, what do I mean by pricing architecture? Check out this book, Getting Customers, which you can also get for free on my website, jamessinclair.net. So there's a page on the books, and you just press books, enter your details, and we'll whiz it in the post to you. But you know, if you're going to do discounting prices, if it's to buy a customer for lifetime value, then maybe you're going to do it. Maybe that's sensible, but not just to grab turnover for the here and now. Basically, rule number 5, to sum all this up, what we're up to right now is we're going to expand our business. We're going to grow our business. We are going to grow ourselves out of this recession, and we're going to take it to the next level so that I can sit back and, when I'm a little bit older, in 35 years' time, and say, yes, I'm 70 years old. And in the deep, dark recession of 2020, that's when we expanded our business. That's when we expanded our marketing. That's when we expanded our team, and we put our prices up because we know that everything else is going up, and we were driving an experience to our businesses to have our customers experience really great products and services. And when you deliver great products and services, people are prepared to pay for it. I'm James Sinclair. Let me know what you're doing in this recession. It's going to be official this week. We know that's coming out in the papers this week and on the news this week. Hit me in the comments below. What's your plans for this recession? It's going to be the biggest one of our generation. It's definitely bigger than any other thing that we've seen in the last 50 years. I'm still super excited about the economic outlook, getting through a recession. It's the time for the entrepreneur to shine. So shine, ladies and gents. Let me know what you're doing in your business in the comments below. I'll see you in the next video. Subscribe to the channel by clicking here. And if you want some more marketing ideas, click on this video here. It helps grow your business. I'm James. Ta-ra.